Hello, everyone, and welcome to my blog. I'm Rob Massa. I'm the Managing Director of Qualified Plan Advisors in Houston, Texas. I'm also sometimes referred to as the Retirement Pro. I want to thank you for joining me. My first session today, I really want to talk about a lesser known part of fiduciary responsibility in retirement plans. We spend a lot of time in dealing with fiduciary issues such as investments, investment performance, fees for record-keeping services and the services they provide, and fiduciary best practices in general. But a lot of people don't talk about something that's near and dear to my heart, which is cybersecurity. Now, cybersecurity is probably one of the greatest risks we have today. Many people are familiar by now with the Equifax breach in 2017, but what many people don't understand is exactly what happened. Equifax maintains hundreds, maybe even thousands of servers of data, but they really only failed to patch one single server in their entire network and to protect it against known threats. And that small error allowed hackers to access the entire network and download the data from millions of consumers. As an employer who sponsors retirement plans, or even as a participant who contributes and invests in them, it's important to start asking questions. And some of the questions I would tell you to ask, first of all, is what kind of audit standards does your record keeper have? That's something you should ask them because the standard should be a SOC 2 audit. Number two, do they employ multi-factor authentication? And you want multi-factor authentication both on the participant data as well as the employer section of the website, so you know that there's ways to protect data from being accessed by third-party actors. Number three, you want to ask them about how they manage their data, both their data at rest, which lays on the server, and the data in transit going in and out of the firm. And you want to know and ask what the encryption level is that they use. People talk about data encryption all the time. Get some more information about the data encryption they use and what level it is. And I'd ask them about their cybersecurity insurance policy. They should have one. What kind of coverage is it? What are the limits of the coverage? And you want to get as much information about that policy protection as you can. Finally, I would also ask about their data backups. You want to know, first of all, that they are backing up their data at least daily and that it's backed up in multiple locations, not just one. It should be in multiple locations with a great deal of geographic spread between the two. So, one in Denver, for example, and one in Florida. So you are protected from various different levels of potential disasters. So these are all things you want to think about. If I could leave you with 4 simple thoughts, these are the ones that I would leave you with. Number one, start asking questions right away. You need to get answers to these, and you want to document those answers. Number two, you want to get an IT professional involved to help you, one that you trust, whether it's one from your corporation or if you're an individual, maybe it's from somebody you know. But they're going to understand the answers to a lot of the questions you're going to ask better than you do. They live this every day. Number three, you really want to know what's going on when you read those audits. You want to look at the audits and spend a little time on those audits. I know it's not particularly exciting information, but it is your best look behind the curtain. And finally, bring in your fiduciary advisor into this. They're responsible for this too, and if they're not well versed in this topic, then find one that is. I hope you found this helpful. I'm Rob Massa. Please look me up on LinkedIn at Rob Massa, M-A-S-S-A. And I wish you all the best. I really appreciate you coming by and hope you enjoyed this blog. And I wish you all a successful retirement. Thank you.